there was a significant disagreement between the French president, Nicolas Sarkozy, and the leader of China. And it looked like they were at an impasse. It was over these tax havens. And the French president wanted all of them named and then to take specific action against them if they did not cooperate with the rest of the world. And for some reason, the Chinese were against that. They were concerned that it might affect banking in Macau, Hong Kong, and some of the other areas under their control. So that makes sense. And it got a little heated at one point. And now inside sources are saying when that happened, President Obama stepped in and first pulled Sarkozy aside and said, hey, look, let's get to a compromise here. We can make this thing work. We agree on a lot of the other things, but are you willing to accept X, Y, and Z? And then he came back and they were still debating, etc. And it got to a point where the Chinese leader was at an impasse, and President Obama pulled him aside. They literally went to a corner of the room with translators, and President Obama said, hey, listen, can we meet in the middle here? I understand you don't want action taken now, but we're really close to getting a deal on all the other aspects of this agreement that we've worked out at the G-20 summit. So can we say that it is that we recognize that this is a problem and that we are going to take action, that we take note of the problem, and that action will be a little bit further down the road? And the leader of China said, yeah, I can live with that. So then they came back and they shook on it. And, I mean, look at the difference between Obama and Bush on the world stage. On the one hand, you have Bush cracking jokes and grabbing Merkel for a thing, and she flips out and she doesn't know what's happening. He's cursing, and then he's talking to the... Remember when he was talking to the leaders? That was one of the things that I emphasized the most. We said, you know, I heard that Russia's big, and so is China. I mean, it was embarrassing. We played the tape for you at the time. Yeah, of course Russia's big, and so is China. He's like, oh, you from this neck of the woods? I mean, he's just an absolute embarrassment, right? On the other hand, here's Barack Obama. Not only is he well received, everybody, you know, having a good time, then later on they were joking and putting up thumbs up signs and greeting all the different, you know, leaders of the countries, but he actually takes an active role in getting things done. He is leader of the free world. It's kind of a funny title that we put on our American presidents, but there he was leading. And I'll tell you, there was another extra little aspect to this that I enjoyed. You look at the pictures, you know, some of which we were just showing you, right? There's Berlusconi hamming it up, and he's, you know, Obama's there with the Russian leader, Medvedev, and there seems to be this tremendous relief that Bush is gone, and that we have someone who's willing to cooperate with the rest of the countries. And that's all the difference in the world. Remember the last meeting Bush had, last international meeting, where they literally would not shake his hand? And because they didn't want to be caught taking a picture, shaking Bush's hand, because it would do him so much damage politically in their home countries. So he would come in and everybody would like look at him and look away uncomfortably. But, you know, outside of the symbolic aspect of it, which is great, we actually got something done. And, you know, what I was talking about yesterday on the show as far as the regulations to regulate not just the banks, but the hedge funds and all investments all across the world, that got done. They agreed to that. We took a positive step towards ending the tax havens, a compromise that Obama worked out himself during the meeting, et cetera, et cetera. And then the third aspect of it is what I was alluding to earlier. I have a little bit of pride here because as I see the pictures, now the most powerful man on earth is a young black guy from America. And all these world leaders coming and, you know, showing respect to him and, you know, wanting to shake his hand, and then he pulls them aside. He's younger than they are. Most of them are older, and he works out deals with them. And they say, you know what? He's the smart guy in the room, and he's the most powerful guy in the room. I don't know. Maybe it's the liberal in me, but there's something awfully heartwarming about that, man. And that anybody in America could rise to that position and become a true leader in the world. And so I think this G20 summit has gone exceedingly well. I'm very happy with the final results. I'm very happy with repaired American reputation. Obviously, we've been received well throughout the world. And you know what? It turns out working with the rest of the world is a good thing, not a bad thing. See, we got something done, and it was something very positive.